he accidentally discovered a secret in their wedding photo. His wife's 2 fingers were crossed, a gesture that means asking God for forgiveness, which also means their marriage never truly counted. The next day, Mark didn't confront her. Instead, he acted like everything was normal because he wanted to find out what the woman he had lived with for so many years was really hiding. As he left the house, Mark casually said, his wife froze for a second, then gave him a perfect smile and quickly rushed off to work. To dig deeper, Mark quietly followed her to the hospital where she worked, but a nurse blocked his way. He simply asked the nurse to pass a message to his wife, then turned around like he was leaving, but he had no intention of leaving. He trailed the nurse instead. Suddenly, a patient in a wheelchair came rushing toward him, as if trying to stop him. Mark dodged easily, only to be blocked again by a wobbly staff member pushing a cart, swaying left and right, blocking the hallway. Mark shoved the cart aside, and finally reached the operating room where his wife was. What awaited him was a terrible performance. Just as the surgeon was about to cut, the anesthetized patient suddenly sat up. Mark immediately knew something was wrong, but this discovery was just the tip of the iceberg. In reality, Mark had been born inside a massive, custom-built film set, Seahaven Island. 5,000 cameras rolling 24/7. Millions watched him come into the world. Dozens of countries watched him learn to walk. His every move was broadcast live, and nothing in his life was private. For 30 years, he lived under constant surveillance, but he had no idea. The show was called The Mark Show. Everyone around him was an actor, except for him. Producers planted ads along his daily path. They even slipped ads into the products he bought himself.
シェフの友、さいの目切りも皮むきも OK。しかも研ぐ必要はないんです。
すごいな。
Until one morning, a stage light fell from the sky, crashing to the ground. He picked it up and saw it was labeled with Sirius, the dog star. Mark instinctively looked up, but saw nothing unusual. It was the first time he encountered something that couldn't be explained. Soon after, the radio reported a plane malfunction had caused falling debris. So Mark let it go, but he had his own secrets too. At work, he'd secretly make phone calls, always asking about a place called Fiji and a woman named Anna, but he never got any answers. One day, flipping through a magazine, he saw a pair of eyes. He looked around to make sure no one was watching. Those eyes meant everything to him.